After the storm, a lesson in patience for students on a school bus in Queens. Like many in the tri-state area, it's stuck, spinning its wheels. Good evening, I'm Dana Tyler. Many neighborhoods are still buried tonight, as you see here in Queens on 97th Street, just off 55th Avenue in Corona. Moving cars, impossible. People are stranded. Even plows are getting stuck in the snow. Drivers forced to get out and dig. On Long Island, frustration grows as the commute turns chaotic. LIRR platforms crammed with thousands of riders trying to squeeze into already packed cars. And in New Jersey, no class for many students. Hundreds of schools closed across the state as counties struggle to remove all the snow 2 days after the storm. We have after the storm team coverage. Hazel Sanchez is with New Yorkers still digging out. Marcia Kramer is demanding answers from Mayor de Blasio. And Carolyn Gussoff is with frustrated commuters. Let's start with Hazel, live in Middle Village, Queens. Hazel?
Dana, somewhere under all of this snow is 68th Road. It literally is like walking on the moon with all this snow. These folks right here basically had to do their own digging out because this street, as you can tell, hasn't seen a plow in a long time. The folks down the street say they feel like they're trapped in their own homes because they say the city has basically abandoned them.
We're always getting screwed. Look our blocks. There's snow. You can't even go down the block.
Lifelong Middle Village resident Stephen Schrader says he's fed up with the city. He lives here on 68th Road off 80th Street, a snow-covered road that he claims hasn't seen a plow since early Saturday morning.
They only do the main roads in Middle Village and not the side streets.
You feel like the forgotten neighborhood.
Yeah, we are the forgotten neighborhood.
A sentiment echoed by many in this Middle Village community. Paula Tornabene says she can't sleep because she's being held prisoner by huge mounds of snow outside her home on 69th Avenue. She says a plow came early Monday morning, but only plowed half the street and took off.
And I'm sick. I have a bad heart, and this gives me so much anxiety because if there's an ambulance had to come, what's going to happen? They can't get here.
Plows were finally making their way down streets in Belrose, Queens, where some residents stopped waiting for the city plows and were cleaning up the streets themselves. How many times have they gone up and down the street?
I think this is the first time, right?
Probably once before that.
Yeah, that's it. This is Queens.
Your job must not be easy.
No, not that easy.
This plow driver had to stop 2 times on one street to dig out cars stuck in snow on his route. And one city crew even had to dig themselves out. Mayor de Blasio is urging New Yorkers to leave the cleanup to the city, let the snow melt away naturally, and let sanitation workers do their job.
If you put all the snow from your car back in the street, and then your street is not passable, sanitation can't keep up with that if every time and again people keep putting more and more snow from the side of the street in the middle of the street.
And Dana, you've heard of the light at the end of the tunnel. Well, we see the light at the end of 68th Road. We can see a crew in the distance finally clearing out part of 68th Road. And this street will have plenty of time to clear out these streets, or clear out their cars rather, as the mayor had been advising them to leave, let nature take its course. Alternate side of the street parking has been suspended until Saturday. But again, there's a little bit of hope down the street. We're live in Middle Village tonight. Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
Helping it tempers that frustration. Thank you, Hazel. Big